Recording artist and TV personality Molemo Maarohanye, the matter has been postponed to 11 December. Maarohanye, popularly known as Jub Jub, made a brief court appearance at the Johannesburg court. He is facing charges of rape, attempted murder and assault. Let's get an update now. And Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba is at court. And Ziniko, good morning to you. You were there when court started. Just give us a quick summary of the proceedings this morning.
Well, Koli, it was the third appearance of Mr. Maarohanye here at the Johannesburg Magistrate Court. Well, today it was expected that Mr. Maarohanye and the defense would give us a sense of whether they are ready to go for trial or not. Remember that the last time, actually, when he was applying for bail, which was eventually granted, the defense had requested a lengthy postponement so that they can be able to peruse through the document or the docket itself. So today they came back saying that they still have an outstanding particulars which they are requesting from the NPA, in which the NPA also agreed with the defense that for them to be able to hand over those particulars, they will need to consult further with the accused. So the matter was postponed to December. But let's get more details from Phindi Mjonondwane from the National Prosecuting Authority here in Gauteng. Thank you very much, ma'am, for joining us. Give us a sense of what information is the defense seeking, and do you have those particulars which the defense is seeking?
Well, the defense made an application to receive further particulars beyond what we have disclosed when we disclose the contents of the dockets to them. So amongst those, they need certain particulars and specific dates and areas where we are alleging that the offences happened. So for us to be in a position to give that information, we will obviously have to consult with our witnesses. So now the court has given both parties an opportunity until the 11th of December 2023 to sort those things out, so that probably on the 11th we can be in a position to either set a trial date or for the defense to guide us in terms of what they want to do next, because they still have recourse mechanisms like representations. So they've indicated in court that they'll only decide once they've received the further particulars they requested from the state.
All right. Can you elaborate more on the presentation matter? Are they making presentations to the NPA for the charges to be dropped altogether, or is it something different?
Yes, representations is a recourse mechanism available to accused persons where they ask the higher office of the NPA to review a decision made by a lower office. So in this instance, it will be the next step, if they choose to go that route, would be to write to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions to review the decision of the prosecutor.
I mean, the magistrate, also the defense, alongside NPA, are raising concerns about the leakages of information, especially statements to the media. Can you give us more details about those concerns? Where are they stemming from?
Indeed, it is a serious concern, hence we raised it in court as a state. Having documents that are leaked to the media, we don't know by who, hence we requested the court to make an order for such a person to desist from such action as having information that is not yet presented in court, leaked and published, especially the statements by the complainants being published word for word, is very prejudicial to both the state and the defense. So it is a serious concern, and we are thankful that the court came to our rescue and made such an order so that we can prevent such things from happening further, as it can have a negative impact on the case before court.
Just lastly, Phindi, in terms of the arguments or the information that you have at the state, do you still believe that you have strong merits for you as the NPA to continue prosecuting Mr. Maarohanye? But also in terms of the witnesses, do you still have the same number of complainants who laid or presented their case with you guys at NPA?
Indeed, we still have the same number of complainants. We are ready to proceed as the state. Ours is to present all relevant evidence before court and for the court to take a decision. But we believe we are of the opinion that we have evidence to sustain the allegations that we leveled against Mr. Maarohanye.
Thank you very much. That is Phindi, Mjonondwane, spokesperson of the NPA here in Gauteng, giving us a sense of what went down in court. But most importantly, we've got two processes that are taking place currently. So it's those presentations of which Mr. Mjonondwane explained that the defense is considering making presentation to the NPA for the charges to be dropped against him, but also saying that, on the other hand, they're still entertaining the idea of getting more particulars from the NPA, which eventually are details from the complainants, which must clarify whether, when and how those incidents which led to the prosecution of Mr. Maarohanye took place in terms of the date. So as far as that is concerned, we're talking about incidents that took place between 2006 and 2009. So those particulars are there, or are supposed to be clarifying, giving us specifics in terms of this incident took place on this day, at this particular place, at this particular time. So that's the task the NPA has to do now in terms of going back to those three complainants to get those details and finish the defense with that information. Then the defense will decide at that point whether they want to continue making presentation to the NPA for the charges to be dropped, or they're saying that with the information that we have, we can now go ahead and go for the trial date. The magistrate in this particular court did state that she's not happy at all by these postponements. She wants this matter to go on trial so that it can be done and getting over with. However, this issue of those particulars is the one that is leading to another postponement, which is in December. So that's the latest from us here at the Johannesburg Magistrate Court.
Thank you very much, Ziniko Mhlaba, live for us there at court. Thanks indeed for that update.